slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, we only got the one conviction, didn't we? So, yeah. 3 for 3. Do at least 3, and this guy's gone. Oh, thank you. I mean, wasted, but actually, with the armor break, I suppose it all helps. Should be dead. He's not got the armor anymore, so should be fucked. Woohoo! S905 says, I just realised that Darkest Dungeon is the first video on this channel 7 months ago. This game has untold significance? It do indeed. In terms of the second channel, everything is from 7 months ago, because that's when I started the second channel, but over on the main channel, back in 2020 when I started streaming, Darkest Dungeon 1 was the first game I streamed. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, I think the second one was already announced by then, or there was talkings of it, because it was in early access for a while. So I was always going to check out the second one, but yeah, it's kind of like a nice
Easily resolved.
return to the roots, but
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
this is kind of like, I can't think of the name, the term for it, but yeah, sort of my streaming career, let's say, is somewhat attuned to this game. I don't really like calling it a streaming career because it isn't, frankly. But yeah, so, you know, and I really liked the first game, and I'm liking this one so far as well. So I could have checked it out probably a lot sooner, as I say, because it was in early access, but I'm hesitant towards anything early access. I like a finished game, you know. Not always. I've dabbled in a few things. I'll be honest, I've been trying to play Lethal Company recently, but, which is in early access technically, despite winning awards and stuff. But what did that say? Scary ambush? I don't know. Maybe just enemy ambush. But yeah, I'm not doing very well with it because I am a coward, essentially. And I also have no one to play it with, so it's even scarier. But, yeah. I will. So this is the same lineup as before.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
His does, anyway. S905 says Helldivers 2 is all over the place. I have been seeing about that. Yeah, I don't know much about the game. It sounds a bit like another game I haven't played, which is a useful comparison. But I think it was called like EDF or something. But it was about group fighting, shooting massive bugs and stuff. And Helldivers 2 sounds similar. It's a shooter. I know at least that much. I think it's also been lauded for it either has cross-platform play or a lot of people are pining for it, sort of thing. But yeah, that sounds an interesting one. Okay. You dodged being purged. I guess that's a good thing. 3, 8, 6. Beautiful, you're fucked. Oh, Jesus.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
It was quite an elongated death moan. Hit several different pitches. Well, shit. Can't reach. Let's give everyone a good old buff.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Yes, it do. Sometimes I really think you could say these things a bit simpler. Don't let your teammates die, is the translation there. Oh, actually, do that. We can blight either side of them, potentially. And it also brings him forward. A modicum of strategy. Arguably. Yep. If you can draw the fire for a minute. Boudica's getting a bit booted. What did you mean by that, Steve? Just ignore me. It didn't work, clearly. Heal. Lay it on him, that's what he's for. Apparently. Good. They will be... well, they got the armour, haven't they? Hopefully 2 turns they'll be dealt with. Still might be worth getting the armour down. Good. Guess it's got to be that. Clocked in the face. Oi! Said focus on him, you prick. I suppose that's worn off now, isn't it? Do it again. Yes, couldn't... I think some healing is in order. Wouldn't this be a perfect time for a group heal? Don't you think, Craig? No, you had to unlock a pointless buff. Thank you, that's more the kind of damage I was expecting from you. Yeah, and see, half the time it's fucking blocked anyway. At least help him de-stress a bit.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Be off with you. Super. Oh god, I really missed all of those, didn't I? Oh, another story thing. Perfect. Right, Ding Dong, give us a group fucking heal, please. It's going to be her last ability, I guarantee you. Someday all will feel what I felt. Hang on. At what point? What you felt when you were leering out the window or when you were in solitary confinement? Because those are 2 very different things. Unless that's how you pass time in solitary confinement. Let's not think too much about it.
Chapter 4. Divine Intervention.
Go on. Oh, it's involved. Oh, God.
Vindication. A golden ray beamed affirmation into the stagnant blackness of the dungeon.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Divine
Fuck me. Run that
punishment
by me
awaited
again.
her. It was her captors who had strayed from the light.
Right. Okay, so this was her renouncing her docile servitude nature kind of thing and saying, no, actually, you know what, fuck you. This doesn't seem very holy. Unsurprisingly. And she started to fight back. Cool. I hope this isn't Fizz Lips and they're just reusing the model. That would be an awkward crossing of paths. I very much dislike what that might end up being used for as well. Right, ministrations. Minestrone. It doesn't do that when I'm using it on anyone else. Brace. Okay. And fend off. That just moves me forward. Is that what I'm trying to do here? Defeat the torturer. Do I have to push him in the Iron Maiden? Maybe. Let's heal. What is that? What? The light has not abandoned me. The light has not abandoned him. Albeit a bit too late. Should we be in the light? A ray of light penetrates the darkness. Thanks. That really clears things up. Well, just keep hitting him then. There's got to be a knack to this, because otherwise this will take for fucking ever. These are all sort of gimmicky fights where you have to work out the thing. Oh, I was just using that move. Praying for wounds, appalling. Oh god, I wonder if... because that is the costume that Flagellant has in his flashbacks. That would be an interesting wrinkle. It might also make sense because the Vestal wouldn't recognise him without his face. So, although he has a mask on here, so he wouldn't recognise him anyway. Is that light just going to keep moving forward? What? We can keep smacking each other like this, but you're healing for a start, so yes, okay. It's clearly not that, is it? Move back into the light then. The light affirms me. I hope so. Now we can do judgment. Good-o. I am blessed, body and soul. Hashtag. It is a sign I am not forsaken. No, but you were bleeding, so just be aware of that. Oh, I see, and this way I can attack and move forward. Lovely. To love is natural. I'm guilty of nothing, did she say there? Oh, fuck me, you're guilty of bleeding out if you're not careful. Is the light going to move on him now? Oh yeah, to love is natural, I'm guilty of nothing. See, I'm not going to hit you now because that's what you want me to do. Yep. Oh, well, okay.
Acceptance requires honesty. Painful as it might be.
Motherfucker. So I just fuck you then. Just move on. You botched that entire shrine. You don't get another go. Well, shit. That sucks. Sorry about that, everyone. That's is it cowardly that my resolve wanes? And then someone said something that was very involved.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Bad dog. Bad bearded man. Bad gunman. Oh good, I get a turn. Thank you. Most gracious. S995 says, do you estimate this to be the final part? I doubt it. I don't think we're quite there yet. It's been a tricky one to kind of estimate. You know, before I start a new thing, I always... How Long to Beat is a very good site, but when it's quite a difficult game, or a roguelike, or roguelite, like this is, it can be harder to gauge. We never actually completed Darkest Dungeon 1, we just had to sort of leave it, and we would come back to it when there was nothing going on, which it feels like there never is in gaming anymore. This, I feel like we're making more progress, but I have got other things coming out soonish that I do also want to look at, so this will not be the final part, but we also won't be playing this as long as we were playing Zelda, for example, i.e. most of the year. So, but no, hopefully, if nothing else, we'll get to see all the character sort of backstories. I think that's one of the main things I'm interested in with it, really. And that feels doable. But we shall see.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Oh no, Craig David's resolve is tested. He had a meltdown on Tuesday, but he got better on Wednesday. Oh, and then he was able to heal people on Thursday. Nope, that's the wrong thing to use. We should do that. Damn. That went pretty well.
A little help impeccably timed.
I dislike hurting the doggo, but he is distinctly rabid, I think. Yeah, maybe not rabid, maybe just on their side. I've really got to look at the ranking order when we get out of this fight. See if that's locked in now, or I can change that.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yes, but so do we, Wayne. Don't bleed out, Boudica, if you can help, because we're out of healing on that one. This guy's got to not be long for this world. 3, 5, faux fum. There we go. S905 says, I forgot to mention, I appreciate the earlier stream. I would usually be asleep soon enough. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, it, as I've said many a times, my sleep schedule is fucking shambles at the best of times, and for a while there, I was far later I was waking up. I had to do the streams at like 7 because I was only waking up at like 3:30 in the afternoon. And of course I've even made a whole new type of stream for the early hours of the morning if I ever get like that again. But somehow, for whatever reason, I never quite know how I get it back in check, but it is back in check and it's more on the normal side at the moment. So 5 UK time seems like a good time. Like, people are back from work usually by then. Yeah, seems to work for several people, I think. So, the ranking. That was it. Oh yeah, it's as simple as drag and drop. Wonderful. What about... Oh, we can just click on you and... See, I don't know if that would be normally making a noise or that is making a noise because it's a snake. Sounds vaguely like a hiss. If it's anything like Monty, it's bordering on inaudible. He's so small that he doesn't even really hiss. It's more of a... It definitely isn't that noise. If my pet snake made that noise, I would have found somewhere else to live and condemned the building as cursed. But no, it's just more of a put sort of noise. Right, we should do a bit better in this formation. Although everyone still needs healing pretty much immediately. Poison the table and the baby. You failed on both accounts. If taking candy from a baby is easy, then surely giving it poison candy must also be somewhat simple. I'm a little worried about your stress, Fizzlets.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
You do love your nocturne communes. Try it again. This time hit them.
A slow dissection.
Thank you.
An unavoidable end.
2 and 3 makes 5. Good, the table should be dead. Can't reach the cherub fucker. Just hit these guys then. That's not so good. Fuck, I don't even know who to heal now because he's meant to take the damage, but if he can't, then... I hope, in terms of moves to unlock, I hope she still has her mild heal that she had in the first game. It was more of a... It healed you for a very small amount, and it mainly cured bleed and blight. But it was a good move for a pretty, like, melee-based character. You wouldn't expect the barbarian to have any kind of heal, so... Jesus! That's 4 crits in total. I suppose that's what communing with the Nocturne does. Hang on, don't do that, that's a waste. Fester them. It missed? I didn't know that move could miss. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Come on. we're actually getting somewhere. Healer, for God's sake.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
You gonna do it again? Of course! Crits all the way home. What did I do to deserve this?
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Okay, yep, let's I mean I don't want either of them to die, but he is more designed to take the damage. In theory. Let's see how this goes. Is that fucking baby dead yet? Oh. 3 from 4. That's an annoying amount. Well, we're out of healing, so you better start slicing. Let's stimulate some people as well while we're at it. Speed, strength. Maybe on him. Press the wrong thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Is a crit for 8 the minimum that move can do? Oh, shitting hell. Each spilled drop is not a blessing. That's... You shouldn't think like that. Don't use that move. I've made that mistake before. Well, then you have to use that one, don't you? Yes. Finally.
Straightforward and effective.
Nah.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Stop saying that. It's never true when you say that. Shit. They got the fucking armor as well. So even though that's like 9 bleed, the armor's going to give them another turn.
Malaise, measured and steady.
God, we got the whole health bar to go on this prickette, however you identify. Shit, I think actually, yeah, it feels counterintuitive, but that is his jam, is to, and that's the only way he can get healing at the moment, because you're not fucking helping, are you, so-called healer? Shit, I think we're gonna lose someone before this is out. Maybe now.
Through adversity and affliction, the heart beats still.
Trust in the light and each other. It's very hard to trust in your light because it seems to be so prissy about when it shines. And that's really only... It's like one turn and they're back down to bleeding again. Should have bought bandages. I don't think they were even selling bandages is the problem. They had burn salves and anti-venoms. I didn't see bandages. No, but you did pass a hospital which was selling bandages. Well, if I could tell the future, then I would script these entire streams and the jokes would be better. Don't use that move, for fuck's sake. What did we just say? Okay. It's got to be that, I think. Please fucking die already. Not you! Not you! I was talking to her. Oh god, he's having a gamer moment. Again. Drink from my veins. Take communion. No, it's full of... Your veins are full of Mountain Dew. We're not going near you. For God's sake, kill them. Chase them back to their dens. No, just wipe them off the face of the earth.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. And we got more of these, which is... Again, that one could be useful if we had a dedicated healer who didn't have to worry about doing damage. I'm not sure I get to be bitter, considering I ballsed up the last shrine, but... I'm going to be, nonetheless. As is my right.
Respite within reach.
Respite? Oh, I thought it was respite. What's the point in the E if you're just going to say respite?
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
That was rough going. I mean, we are on the harder confession now. We're on resentment, which is very appropriate. All trinkets are discounted for bringing in that gland. Great. Craig David gained a quirk. Tippler. I mean, that's slander, isn't it? I don't know the guy. The NHS gained vicious. Did it now, okay. Vicious cuts. Yeah, that seems about right. Boudica gained a quirk. Bloodthirsty. Well, that just makes sense. Rummager. Okay. Didn't seem like your... whatever it is that you're wearing has many pockets, but fine. And Craig David is calm. Wonderful. And the bounty hunter's here too, but I don't think we shall partake in his services this time. Right, let's go.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
I know. That's why we got to use our
ride.
magic triangles on
For a
it.
time at least.
And let's check the shop.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
See, now I was just talking about bandages, but or bandages, if I can say it without my voice breaking. But now we're obviously going to a different area, so I don't know if they're the most useful.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Right. Cannibal cornfields. City on fire. Sewer level? That's the one we haven't tried yet. But the fact that it doesn't tell me anything is foreboding. That noise is me realizing that I'm going to be going down the sluice for content's sake.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Not when you're streaming. When you're streaming, you have to play like you got a death wish, apparently. I mean, you don't have to, but seems more fun, doesn't it? That's pretty good. More candles. No, increased stacking for candles. Well, we're not so full of candles that we haven't got room for them, so. Wind chime. After each location, random hero, less stress. That's pretty good, actually. Although, health is more of an issue than stress at the moment. Okay, well, first things first, we get everyone some grub again.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Using the only food item in existence in this world anymore. That's all anyone eats, is just mould off plates. Okay, let me think. If the sluice is a sewer, it's going to be watery, it's going to be icky, pooey. I feel like it's going to be more blighty than bleedy. Even though before I said we don't need those because we've got the Plague Doctor. Her heals are limited, so let's bring a couple. Or I could have got those, which would have solved everything. Well, fuck. Where was that other 40? Can we risk 40? The wagon's doing okay. We don't spend it on anything else. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. The world's most expensive wind chime. No, I'm not feeling some of those. That's good when it's like highwaymen or someone who can move back and forth on their own easier. That could... No, well, we can't even afford that now, so stop looking at those. Fuck it, get some of these as well. It's my money, I'll do with it what I want. Ceremonial drum, move resistance, until... That doesn't seem all that... Whatever. What if we go into the sewers and it's all burning? All the enemies inflict burning. Yeah, fuck it, some more of those as well. Yeah, you're out of bear traps, I see. That's a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do. What are we looking at here? If we improve your this, that is a greater heal, I think. Pain, here we are. Pain plus. Sure. Stick with that for now. You could definitely stand to hit a bit harder. Oh, damage is the same. Crit is higher. Same chance for bleeding, but more bleeding if it does. Fine. We haven't had a proper look at that move, have we? Sanctuary. That gives block and guarded. Okay, that's like where you straight up take the damage for them. No. Yes. Okay. Really? So she takes the damage for them? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem like you would have her take the damage. Seems more like make an ally guard her, maybe? No, because then why would she be buffing herself with... Oh, okay. It's weird. That's the sort of move that Man-at-Arms normally has. Maybe they are trying to fashion her more into a frontliner. Well, we'll stick it on. I don't know if we'll use it. Remove stealth. We haven't come across much stealth. But there might be stealthy things in the old sewers. So we'll give those to someone. I guess that's fine. If she's right in the back. Give those to you. Hang on. Oh, that's actually a bad thing. 10% damage, but then you're fucked on when you get attacked. Vulnerable. 50% more damage from next hit. Not so good. Sure, you can have some chalky dust. And he's still got those, so let's swap them out for these, considering we didn't use them the entire thing. And I don't... No, I don't think we can use them. Okay. And then we have 2 of these left. See, I instinctively want to buff the heal, but it's so fucking rare. Be better off buffing that, wouldn't I, really? And then part of me actually wants to buff this, just because of the insane crits she's been getting, so... We'll see how that go. Don't forget to stick the wind chime on.
This will serve well.
I mean, it's a wind chime. It'll either work or it won't. Oh god. I feel like this is stepping into the portal things from the first game where you fought the Shambler. Like, just needlessly difficult self-challenges for those who are mad. I guess we're mad then.
Abandoned waterways. Home now to far worse than rats.
Fun. Oh!